Hello and welcome to the Home Depot podcast where we talk about drills, hardware, and all the important Home Depot news in town. I'm your host, Jordan,
I'm kind.
and we're here to talk about some important Home Depot news.
Okay, everybody. So just to get out there really quick. Fuck Lowe's. Lowe's is fucking trash. Home Depot offers all the accessories, man. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
Lowe's sucks. They offer literally nothing Home Depot offers. Like you can go into a Lowe's, like you can literally go into a Lowe's and not find anything you can find at Home Depot. Home Depot is the greatest thing out there. How much do you love Home Depot?
Oh my god, Home Depot. I don't know. I'd order food at Home Depot over Chipotle.
I'd even say Home Depot cures cancer.
Hell yeah. Home Depot is the cure for cancer. Hear that, everybody?
Seriously, tell me one time you've walked into a Lowe's and thought, I'd rather not be at Home Depot. Like, Lowe's is like the greatest, the greatest failure of all time.
Okay. So, Lowe's and all, we've discovered it sucks. Lowe's sucks. But to get off the topic of just talking about Lowe's the whole fucking time, because that would be boring as shit. No one wants to hear that for, I don't know, an hour. One thing I think is genuinely just fucking cringy and painful to listen to is when little kids script shit on, like, Fortnite videos.
What do you mean script shit?
Like, they try to make their own, like, cartoon, but in a video game with their friends.
Oh,
So
I
they
thought you were
literally
talking
write
about-
script shit down on, like, I don't know, a piece of cardboard. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
buddy, I want you to read this. I'm going to read this.
I thought you were trying to talk about like COD montages where they like script like certain like trick shots or whatever they do.
No. I'm
But,
saying, like,
yeah.
little kids just writing down shit or telling their friends to start talking like something and start making their own, like, TV show on, like, Minecraft or, you know, Fortnite or some dumb shit.
That's absolutely despicable. I literally do not like that at all.
Like,
It's-
I know the little kids are just trying to be, like, they're just trying to have fun, explore, and with their fucking creativity and shit, but it's so fucking painful to watch. Like, I just watched one day because I was just like, why not watch one?
These
I
kids
couldn't
that
do it.
like they like sit inside all day and have never picked up a drill in their life. But the best place they can get a drill is HomeDepot.com. They have a sale right now on all tools. You can get 30% off. And that's a fact right there. That's an absolute fact.
By the way, we are not sponsored by Home Depot one bit.
We will be. We will be. I want to be sponsored by Home Depot. I want a free deck on Home Depot. I want to go outside of my house and see some Home Depot handyman building me a nice, perfect deck. I'm telling you, nice and clean, waxed, with a nice little like tent on top, keeping the rain off, keeping all the bugs out of there with some nice screen, straight from Home Depot. Not saying we have to be sponsored, just saying I want to be sponsored. Home Depot,
Okay.
sponsor us now. This is what I'm talking about. Home Depot, straight out of the back. I want Home Depot to sponsor us. Do you want Home Depot to sponsor us?
I love them too.
How much do you want them to?
Not too badly, but enough that I want them to.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Home Depot everywhere. Home Depot supplies.
Yeah.
Home Depot branded everything. I'm telling you everything. We could have everything Home Depot. Just give us some money. Right?
Yeah, give us money, Home Depot. We love you. We're making a podcast after you. It's fucking Home Depot.
So I was thinking about it, and like today I was shopping at Home Depot looking for some nice like floorboards and stuff for my new apartment, and I realized it. Home Depot's stuff is so overpriced, literally.
Is it
Like
actually?
I could go there and like get like 12 packs of floorboards and it'd cost me $12,000 just for manual installation.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Their
What the
prices
fuck?
suck. What are they trying to get? They're trying to swindle you or something? This is my money. I
What the
earned it
fuck?
hard. I'm a hard-working like laborer, and they try to like take money out of my little paws just to fund their business ventures. Apparently,
Business ventures.
the one of the co-founders of Home Depot are giving away 90% of all their net worth to charity, but most of it's going to the Trump organization for his re-election. Can you believe that?
It's horrible. Like,
It's just
I'm fine with Trump and all that getting reelected and shit, but like, it's fucking horrible that he doesn't even donate to other shit like, you know, maybe cancer research or local animal shelters. Those guys
exactly
need money.
this guy
These
could
poor
be doing
fucking
a lot
animals
better.
suffering. Poor animals starving and shit. And they're in their little cages and kennels. And they're just gonna donate to Trump. It's not like he fucking needs any money.
Yeah, maybe that guy could spend some of that billions on making his prices a bit lower. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. What, I'm gonna go in there and hand you bags of money? I'm not the monopoly man. I'm an average worker. I work for my money. I don't have to sit around and just see checks roll into my bank account. Like, jeez, who do you think we are?
Average humans that only have a minimum to mid-wage income.
You know what I'm saying? Who can just pull out $12,000 for just some floorboards? I'm telling you, I can go in there, get a drill for $45, which isn't that bad. But if I want to get something like extra, maybe something for the interior, it's gonna cost you a lot. Mostly because they
Agreed.
don't sell out of North America. They stick there, which is a horrible idea for their business. You see what IKEA did? They went everywhere, and now they're one of the top sellers in that department. What are you doing, Home Depot?
Agreed.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Home Depot won't even ship lumber to your home. You have to go straight to their store. What if you live in like some small dinky town in the middle of outback Australia and you can't even order your Home Depot via UPS Air? Like, jeez, dude. What are you doing, Home Depot?
It's horrible. Horrible.
You have anything on your mind about Home Depot?
Not really.
Okay, I can keep talking for hours. Cause like
Keep going.
I heard workers from Home Depot, they have terrible conditions. They have to lift heavy lumber, heavy chairs, heavy furniture, tools, everything. But they get paid probably around minimum wage. And they do all this heavy lifting, dangerous work. Some of that can just fall on them and kill them in an instant. And guess what they get paid? Literally minimum wage. Nothing good. I tell you, it's horrible. It's absolutely disgusting and horrible what these people are doing. Home Depot needs. We're the Lowe's podcast now. Screw it. We're the Lowe's podcast. What's Home Depot trying to do? They have orange and white. That's a disgusting color to look at. What about that blue and white? That's nice. That's fitting. That's like custom. That's like something you'd slap the sticker on. You know. Don't you love Lowe's?
Not really. I like Home Depot more.
Excuse me? You're
Home
a
Depot's
home.
pretty good.
You're a Home Depot guy.
Well, we are the Home Depot podcast, so
We're the
kinda-
Lowe's podcast now. I'm part of the Lowe's podcast.
This is the you're on the Home Depot podcast.
I don't want to be on the Home Depot podcast anymore.
Okay, everybody listening, I apologize for his poor behavior. Home Depot, we love you. He doesn't mean any of the things he's saying. He appreciates your work and effort to get people what they need, the products that they deserve. I'm sure your prices are fine. I'm sure your workers are happy. But to get on to another topic,
I swear, if Home Depot
never
doesn't
mind.
sponsor us after this, then I'm going to be fuming, absolutely fuming. I would do everything I can to make a lawsuit.
Seth,
Huh?
we need to talk about something else here. You're getting a little angry here.
How do you think we're going to make it to the 1 hour mark? We're almost at 10 minutes.
I know, but I have another topic that isn't just you rambling about Home Depot.
Okay, let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Those channels that they're not really popular now, but they were popular, that would either go on like Call of Duty or they would go on Minecraft and just fucking make kids angry. Opinions.
Are you talking about channels like Xbox Addictions or whatever?
Yes, that guy.
Yeah.
That's one of them. opinion. I need opinions.
I feel like it's faked, but it's also like just really stupid. Like, why would you do that? There's like no point in that, except you're just making kids upset and putting their like just this like
Their image on
embarrassment.
the internet.
Yeah, you're putting their embarrassment on the internet for them just look at like years later when they've actually grown up,
Yeah.
and to see them being mocked by everyone and all that wave of disappointment just overcomes them just for
Like-
some shitty amount of views and likes.
Like it's fine if they like if they're just I don't know. Not even fine really that bad. It's just that as you were saying, like that's gonna ruin that kid's reputation forever. And like in the future, if they go and they want to get a job and their employer sees that that's related to them, they could easily just get embarrassed first fucking thing in front of their new boss.
Exactly.
Not even knowing the guy or gal.
Especially if they're in school. Imagine
Oh,
like
yeah.
most of the kids see that and they're recommended. Like
Yeah.
they're watching videos like that and they're gonna see their like friend like I don't know, like Charlie or something. He's gonna see him on Xbox Addictions channel or whatever his name is, and they're gonna see him and they're just gonna laugh at him every day, bring up everything from the video, and that
Yeah,
kid
it's
probably
just
got
torturing the
messages.
child.
The kid probably got messages on Xbox like every single day from people just telling him to kill himself, as messages like that.
Well, I've heard about what is it? Like that guy, that Xbox Addictions guy. I've heard about how I actually saw one of them. He went back and talked to some of the kids like 5 years later, and they literally told him like straight up, they get messages every fucking day and like friend requests just begging him for attention.
That's horrible.
Just because he was fucking tortured by some, I don't know, 16-year-old kid when they were 10. Just trying to play Minecraft.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Fucking just rude.
That's why I hate YouTube. It's just a bunch of people just trying to get views every single day. They'll do whatever it takes just to be the next popular guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's why clickbait videos exist. Like, you'll see a video, it'd be like...
Fucking...
Epic.
Oh, I'm thinking of a bad fucking human now.
Uh,
Sir Nando.
Sir Nando, isn't he like the
Oh,
GTA
fuck.
6 guy?
Yeah, he's the GTA 6 guy.
Yeah,
Jesus
that's horrible.
Christ. That
Isn't it
guy's
like...
fucking...
Yeah.
It's not even bad that, like... At that point, good for him for fucking hustling and shit and getting all that attention, but it's, like, he's a horrible person for doing it. But also, how fucking stupid are people to be like, yeah, that's a good video, that's probably real. Because so many people clicked on it. I mean, it's probably all little kids, and that's why he's horrible, but people that aren't little kids, they're just fucking stupid.
That guy, he's pretty smart, actually.
Yeah, he's smart. He fucking got a bunch of views by just making people click on it.
He's just gaining a follower of little children that are just waiting for the next GTA 6 game, and they'll watch his videos and over again, just wanting one of them to be true. But he's mastered the system. He knows
Yeah.
how to get the views, and he knows that he can exploit children and what they want for the views, which is a very smart decision. He's probably making a lot of money off of those videos. And he's not even hurting anyone, like the Xbox One, whatever his name is. Yeah. There's like a ton of channels like that, and I
know.
don't really like them.
What
They
about
can-
channels that are different, that are like that but aren't like Morgs? What about that guy?
You say Morgs?
Morgs, yeah.
The gift card giveaway guy?
No, that's not gift card giveaway guy. That
Is
was
it?
who is that? That's that one Indian guy.
Oh, I thought it was Morgs too.
No, Morgs, he just does dumb shit like copy Mr. Beast for attention.
Yeah, I saw that on like Twitter and stuff. He copied Mr. Beast's like most popular videos.
He copies like all of his videos, all of his challenge videos, and he gets a bunch of views. Okay, so like with people with Morgs, just they copy Mr. Beast and all that. But back to the gift card guy. That guy, I'm pretty sure he does like 3 a.m. videos, like that type of shit.
Yeah, you see that? Did you see that video where it was like, using an Ouija board to like talk to Etika, and it was
Oh,
like one day after his
that
death.
was made by. Why am I not remembering these guys? These guys are like actual like big douche people, big douchey people, and in the words of
Yeah,
Moist Critical,
all
douche tubers.
they're all the same. Like every single one of them,
Yeah.
you can just compare them and just bring out the same things.
Yes. What
That's
about
what,
what about
that's what I hate about them.
like I don't even know at this point. What about that one kid that got terminated for making fake gift card giveaways? Who just made a bunch of
Oh, that might be the one
videos?
I'm thinking of.
That kid. That kid was fucking
Yeah.
cancer. Derv made my brain hurt.
Oh, Derv, yeah, that's who it was. I feel like just Derv and Morris, they're just the same people to me.
Morgs doesn't do Morgs isn't more like Morgs. I feel like he's actually more of like kids content. Like and
Mhm.
like he does have clickbait stuff too, but leans more towards the kids content that I feel is more acceptable for kids to watch. It kind of feels more like a kids like Nickelodeon game show than any of the other ones, because he does like those like things like he goes and makes a giant board game and plays it with his family where they are the little pieces of the board game that you move around. Where people like Derv, they just sit there and call the Boss Baby on their phone and say it's real to get attention from little kids that don't know the difference from fake and real.
Yeah, those videos like calling Boss Baby, calling Trump, calling like all these different people.
Calling
All those
Domi
get like
Tucosita.
yeah, they get like hundreds of thousands of views just because kids think they're actually real. And I mean, it's fine. They're just gaining the
They're
system.
just playing
But
the system, man.
yeah, it's like those weird kids videos where it's like they get like 12 million views, but you don't even understand what's going on.
Oh yeah, those.
Just the ones you keep on autoplay and it eventually goes to.
What about the those channels where it's just parents completely just giving their kids a bunch of shit and then recording it, just recording their
Oh,
kids, just
yeah,
like opening like the
those
giant
ones.
surprise eggs and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be something wrong with those kids in the future since they're getting all this stuff, and once they like move away from their parents, they're going to like
They're gonna be
not.
douchey assholes that think they rule the world, or they're gonna be fucking. They're just gonna hate their parents and turn out to be normal people. Because there's one where it's just like this little kid, and he's literally like the parents are obviously telling him to say shit because he's saying I'm so excited like 3 times, and first time he's like I'm so excited, and then like by the third time he says he's like I'm so excited guys, I'm so excited, and he just obviously
I know the
isn't into
exact
it.
one you're talking
Yeah.
about.
He's just not
Yeah.
into it, and I feel like that kid is gonna be one of the few handful that's just gonna hate his parents in the future and try to drop out of just I don't know what the word's called, but separate from his parents by the time he's 16. Because there's a legal thing you can do. I don't remember what it's called.
I feel like they're going to have some mental issues in the future.
Yeah.
Like every day they're getting like the dopamine of like getting gifts every day, and then once they move out and live on their own, they're not gonna have that feeling, and they're gonna feel like they're missing something.
Yeah, that's true. They might like
And,
in the
yeah.
future they could probably feel depressed because they can't get shit constantly every day. Because
And
they're
they'll
living
feel
in
the
their
need to,
fucking
like-
studio apartment somewhere that costs $100 a month, but they're barely paying because they work some fucking shitty job in a I don't know cafe or some shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They're probably gonna like they probably might feel like they have to go to like extreme extents to get that feeling back.
Yeah, it's
Like they
probably
might
like a
start
drug.
robbing stores and like doing drugs and getting that like one good feeling of getting gifts and like getting happy.
Yeah, I feel like that's a possibility, but I feel like it's more leaning to they're going to have so much shit and eventually they're just gonna not want anything because since they got a bunch of stuff they thought was so cool as a kid and they thought was so just overwhelmingly awesome that anything they get from that point on, from like being a little kid on, like after being a little kid, they're just gonna think it's just not worth their time. They're just not gonna appreciate anything that's given to them.
You know what's horrible?
What That's horrible.
How much of the videos like monetization? How much money they're making off of it? How much do you think is going to the kids?
I don't. Well, they give a lot into the giving the presents and shit to the kids, but even after that, they probably only give like 10% of the money towards the children.
Yeah, they're spending $100 on like surprise eggs, but the parents are getting like $2K in revenue.
It's horrible.
They're just using their kids for money and views and forcing them to do like just boring and like excruciating like stuff just to entertain some random kid on autoplay that thinks it's funny and hilarious and just watches it.
It's not even a hilarious or funny thing for the kid that's watching. It's more of like the kid watches it and they get they like back to like the kind of drug effect. They kind of see it and they're like, oh my god, I want that so much, and they're just so into it, looking at those toys, thinking that like they kind of get into the feel that they're also playing with it as the other kid plays with it.
I know what you mean. It's like the feeling of like they're getting it themselves. They're experiencing what it's like to get it.
It's like watching. It's like watching a cooking video or some shit where you see them fucking cook some nice ass food, and they eat it in the end, and you're just like, I want to fucking eat that shit too, but you can't. It's like that for little kids.
Have you seen that channel? It's like I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it's some like Japanese guy and he like picks his own vegetables and stuff and he makes food and his like cat sits there watching
I've
him.
seen that guy. That guy's cool.
Yeah, the food he makes always looks delicious and it's just great.
That guy's awesome.
Like I get the same feeling as you described when I watch that guy.
Yeah, there's some like cooking channels that are like genuinely good without being like too like it's not true to like trying to also teach you how to cook. Like it's also just trying kind of like here, this is like something that just happens in my life and it's kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, like
with the guy with the cats. He has his cats. He even like feeds his cats as he fucking cooks shit, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh my god. Back to Home Depot. Like, did you hear about hold on. Did you hear about that noose found in Home Depot?
The what? The noose?
There's a noose found in Home Depot and people were thinking it's a racist like thing. It was actually like a customer was asking for different rope types.
Oh.
And an employee made a noose because it's a type of
it's I know like it's a type of knot.
It's a knot. It's a type of knot. Yeah. Another customer found it and tried to. I think they tried to like sue Home Depot for like racist things, even though the customer who received the noose at first just knew it was because they asked for different knots and that was a type of knot. It's crazy.
That's one thing that I fucking hate about just people today. They take dumb shit that's obviously not horrible. Like, I know like nooses are horrible because, you know, there was racism in the past and there's people that kill themselves. But at the same time, if there's nothing around that looks like someone would be trying to do something racist or that would be trying to kill themselves, and if it's just a noose there, then it's not that bad because it's just a fucking knot. Calm down. I hate people that go cuckoo over that shit.
Mhm. Yeah, people would do anything to like sue a company for money. Like, you could be walking and you like trip over like a speed bump or something, and then you could try to sue the city for like harm and like dangerous things happening to you. It's ridiculous. People would do anything just to make money for no reason.
What about those videos of those like just crazy middle-aged women, like just going crazy like Starbucks or some shit because they got I don't know a tiny bit of extra cream that they didn't want.
Don't get me started. Like, you see like Target asking for like a refund, but they don't have the receipt and they're just like yelling and screaming and just utter panic. For no good reason.
It's horrible. I swear, some people
horrible.
are crazy, man. They go out of their way just to. I don't even know if it's to get what they want or if it's just to just fuck around and piss other people off.
I feel like it's just they're trying to make like a power statement. Like,
yeah.
They feel like they've been like hit down all of their life, and they feel like yelling at these people that have done nothing to them. will make them feel more powerful in some sense.
You gotta feel bad for the workers too. They're just fucking hired to be there and do their job, and then there's these crazy ladies and shit that come in and it's like, I want my refund right now, or I'm suing the company. And all the workers can say is, I can't give you a refund. Do what the fuck you want.
Exactly. They didn't ask for that to happen to them. It's just their job.
Yeah.
They didn't put the policies in. They just had to, like, just govern. They just had to tell them the rules, and I guess they didn't understand. See, hear about that new Lion King movie?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I don't know about it.
I think it's gonna be good.
I don't know. Well, it's just a Lion King story, just animated.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. They're making all these like Disney movies, all again just live action, and I feel like it's just like a cash grab. They're just trying to make money off of it.
They are like it's cool to see like the movies, but just look more real. But at the same time, it's kind of taken away that like fun feel to it. Like when it looks real, like hell yeah, it's fucking real and shit. It's a real lion talking to me on a movie screen. But the drawn animated version is just more fun and alive feeling. Even though the other version, the animated version, is literally looking like it's alive, it feels more alive and fun when it's animated. And they're just kind of ruining it and also just making money off of it.
Movies used to be like an art form, like somehow to express yourselves and like express like certain points. But now it's becoming to the point where it's just like you make the movie just for money, and there's no other point in it. There's no like value. It's just pure, like I don't even know if I can say entertainment. It's just you put a famous name out there, but you retitle it somehow where it seems different, and you're just there to make money off of it.
And the worst part is, it's not even like most companies that make movies. It's like Pixar and fucking Disney that do it constantly.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I wouldn't throw in Marvel because they actually have like an actual expression, and like they're just like putting down what they've written down for years and what like the fans want to see.
Yeah, it's true, but
you know
like
what I mean?
It's fucking like you can't do that much with superheroes. Like they just save shit constantly. You can't really change the story
Spider-Man
too much.
movies like every year are getting a bit bland because they're pretty much just the same movie. There's comedy and then a bit of action. And then there's just like that's it.
I mean, like with the Marvel movies, though, I feel like they're trying at least. Yeah, I feel like they're trying more.
The comedy actually lands in a Marvel movie. You can not say that about like any other movie that comes out.
Yeah.
Cause like, say that about like, I don't know, what's a good like fucking.
Well, didn't they? I haven't watched any of the movies of it, but wasn't it like, I don't know if it's even Marvel. I don't even watch that many superhero movies or even follow with them, but wasn't it like with Deadpool or something? They introduced like just him cursing constantly.
Yeah, I feel like the comedy for that wasn't as good as it could have been.
Yeah, like
but many people actually liked it.
Like the comedy didn't really have to be good, but like the fact that they're letting in more adult things with the movies, like not making it so everyone's in every superhero movie is just constantly cursing and screaming, but just making one superhero for the type of person that wants to hear movies with cursing in it a lot. They're making one for that. Like they're genuinely trying to please everyone that wants to watch superhero movies.
I can kind of respect that, even though the movie theater for Deadpool is probably always filled with just edgy 12-year-olds that still do like the Rick and Morty stuff.
Agreed.
Whatever it is.
But then there are some adults that are like, hell yeah.
Yeah, some adults that are like actual fans of the series and like don't watch it just because it's like edgy sometimes. It's like the main point about it, you know?
That reminds me of me in like 4th grade or some shit. I got a book from the school library because it had curse words in it.
Didn't everyone like laugh? Like everyone would get like books like that. Like then they like tap on your shoulder. Hey, look at this word, and then it'd be like a swear word, and you'd be like, oh my gosh, you can't have that in the book. What's happening?
The worst part was that after I read the book, it was actually a good book. By the end, I didn't even want it because it had curse words in it. It was genuinely a good, entertaining book. I was happy.
I wish more books in like schools would be like less filtered and stuff.
Yeah. I wish schools in general were more less filtered, because I remember in like 5th and 6th grade they still had like they didn't have line leader or any of that dumb shit, but they still like put you in a line outside the classroom and wait for the teacher to say come on in, and
like your
Yeah.
mind can like contemplate walking into a classroom.
yeah, like they always did that stuff, and they'd be like, we're preparing you for high school, and you get into high school and it's like way more open and free. Like you can just go into the classroom when the fucking bell rings. You don't have to wait for teacher to come out and say, come on in, kids.
You can go into the classroom even when you're not even allowed in there.
Yeah, you could just
And you get in less trouble than like raising your hand when the teacher's talking.
yeah. Stupid, dude.
Yeah, they really need to fix some rules, you know.
Goodness.
It's stupid.
What about like fucking faggots vaping? Like just like
Vaping is
it's a meme, but it's so true. Just like I don't even. It's not even about in our school at least. It's not even about guys that bad. Like all the girls, I just hear stories about they vape constantly in the locker room.
it's odd, you know.
I expect Jacob
I
to do it,
swear.
but
Jeez.
I note to anybody watching, Jacob's a little faggot that likes to vape and date a girl every week.
Who might be listening right
I
now?
don't care if he's listening. I hope he hears it.
Yeah.
I hope he gets a lesson. I hope he gets a fine lesson for
Aren't
my words.
like vapes and stuff like all like the chemicals in them like start to harm the environment at the mass of the people vaping right now?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Like almost as much as cigarettes. At least cigarettes just paper and like nicotine.
Yeah.
It's not doing much with your like instead of your plastic and like little like balls of flavor or whatever it is.
Pods.
Yeah, whatever they're called. I don't vape, dude.
And
don't
what about
know, man. How
what
long
about
we-
those anti-smoking campaigns that do shit against vaping?
I find them funny because I know out there, one day in one place, there's someone looking at those and just like gripping their fists and like punching the air.
When I see, think about these, there's this guy I watched, made a video on him. I don't remember his name. I think his name was like Muggy or something. He made a video on this. I'm just gonna straight steal his points. I don't fucking care. But they made the truth anti-smoking campaign. They made I think 2 ads against vaping. One was that vaping, when you vape, it's 4 times more likely that you will become addicted to another drug like weed, like marijuana and shit. Fucking, I don't know, maybe coke. I don't fucking know. But that was one of them, and that's kind of bullshit because you have to be that type of person that's willing to do stuff. Like, not every single human in the world is gonna vape and be like, yeah, give me the fucking coke, give me the fucking joint, dude, give me the fucking joint. Like, no one's gonna be fucking doing that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I saw the guy Muggy, whatever his name was. He was recommended in my my YouTube inbox.
Yeah.
But I didn't really watch it because I thought it'd just be some like guy just ranting on it, some faggot that vapes all the time, just looks at it and gets mad. But yeah, the 4 times likelier to like that thing.
Vape.
I disagree with that as well. I think it's stupid. Like, you have to be in the right mindset to like be able to quit, and you have to be in the right mindset to keep doing other drugs and stuff like that.
And there's the other ad they made, which was 1 pod is the equivalent of a whole pack of
20
cigarettes, which
They
is
say,
the
like, 20
fucking point.
cigarettes.
That's the point of a pod, to be 20 cigarettes.
Yeah, that was like
It
kind of
makes no
stupid, too,
fucking
'cause,
sense.
like, cigarettes also have like the tar and like the toxic stuff in them that makes them far more worse than actual vaping.
Like, I know they're
but-
trying to like get people to stop vaping and shit because, you know, it's not good for you, and obviously those might work because just hearing shit like that and not knowing what it actually is and you are as a human vaping, you could hear that and be like, oh shit, I should stop. But you shouldn't really be also tricking people to just stop. You should at least tell them the truth, especially when your campaign is named Truth.
I know what you mean. Like, it's so simple just to tell the truth and still make valid points.
Yeah, like it is
You
the
don't
truth
have
what they're
to lie.
saying, at least for the fucking 20 cigarette one with the fucking 4 times more likely. That's kind of bullshit. But with the 20 cigarettes one, it's the truth, but they make it sound so much worse than it really is.
They make it sound like it takes the same time to smoke one cigarette as it does
Yeah.
like vape an entire pod.
Yeah, it's like saying I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna smoke a pod in, I don't know, an hour. I'm
No, more like a 15 minutes,
15
like an
minutes.
actual cigarette.
like
People don't do that.
people. You don't smoke like those are supposed to last you as long as a cigarette pack is supposed to last you.
Exactly. Like wasn't there like the meme movie coming out?
The what?
Yeah, in 2020 there's supposed to be like a meme movie.
Dude, that's gonna be horrible because, like, at that point you can't even yell at the people developing the movie. You can't even be like, shit, I fucking punched my mic a little bit. Sorry about that, but you can't really yell at them that bad because they, as people, they're trying to make a movie about memes, which is kind of just like, what the fuck are you doing anyway? But when it comes to that, by the time they get everything planned, they get everything animated and recorded, the memes are going to be dead. And it's kind of not their fault, but it kind of is because they thought it was a good idea to record something and make something that would take, I don't know, a year to fucking make, and memes die in a month. So
I heard about it whenever the Emoji movie was released, which was a while ago, and I heard there's gonna be like memes like rage comics. And, like, yeah.
That's gonna be, if it's like ironic or some shit, it would be funny. But if they like announce it and there's like, this is completely unironic, it would be fucking horrible. I hope they made it ironically.
I feel like it's only just like another cash grab. Just
It
like,
is.
oh, people like memes, so I'll just make a meme.
It's just a
movie.
bunch of
Just, like-
65-year-old men sitting in boardrooms saying, what are those kids like these days? What do they want to, oh fuck, what do they want to watch? Oh, I know, sir, they want to watch memes. They like memes. They like those memes. And
Yeah,
they're
it's
just
just
like,
like the
let's make a
Emoji
movie. Yeah.
How much money do you think the Emoji movie made?
15 million.
More than it costed to make it, at least.
Yeah.
And that's good enough for the rich white men in the. Oh, I shouldn't say it's white, but
No, it's white
just
men.
the
It's rich white
yeah,
men.
yeah, it is. It is. But just the rich old men in like position there, they're just like, oh, what do these people like? Oh, this. Okay, make a movie about it. They'll pay and watch it. As long as it makes us profit, then we're fine with it.
All they want is the fucking money. It's horrible too.
Yeah, it is.
So I feel like we should
Yeah.
get closer to an end of the podcast here. So I feel like we should end on a good note. We should talk about good movies or something. What's a good movie in your opinion? What's a really good movie?
Spider-Man 3, like the
Spider-Man 3.
one of the OG ones.
I've never really been a big person on this. I've said it before. I said it before on the podcast. I've never been a good person. Like, really big towards Spider-Man movies, anything Marvel or superhero related. I don't know, it's weird. I've always watched stuff that's like old. Like, I bet no one here would understand what either of these movies are, but Christmas Vacation, that's a good Christmas movie from, I don't know, somewhere in the 80s, I'd say. And The Burbs. Those are two fucking stellar movies that I'm sure no one's heard of.
Those are two movies I've never heard of.
Exactly.
What can you?
They're good movies, but I think they are, but they're old movies that no one's heard of. I always like the old movies because at this point in the movies, they've kind of just gotten to a point where, as we were talking about, they're kind of just cash grabs, and even if they do try to make good movies, most of them aren't even that good. So I always enjoy the old movies because they're still good movies, and like older movies, they're still pretty good movies.
Yeah, they have
And
like way better
yeah.
acting and like just
Yeah.
actual just passion towards the movie.
Yeah, like those were like the good days in the movies.
Mhm.
A few years, not even a few years ago, multiple like a millennia ago, millennium.
I feel like we could both
And-
can agree on this.
Yeah, older movies are better.
Exactly.
I'm Kyan. That's Jordan. This has been the Home Depot podcast, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah, there's gonna be a next time, isn't there? Right? Yeah, there's gonna be a next time, right, Seth? There's gonna be a next time? No? Fuck!